Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. If you're new here, welcome. I cover anything and everything that has to do with individual stock picking, looking at greater indexes, a Robinhood investing challenge where I invest $5 a day. And like today's video, we are going to look at the smartest dividend strategy. So basically, when you think about dividends, you put your money into a stock, let's just say Starbucks, and these are going to be arbitrary numbers. Starbucks is $100 per share, and Starbucks offers a 2.5% dividend yield. So essentially, every year you're going to get a 2.5% return on your money in terms of dividends. Now, Starbucks could pay quarterly, they could pay monthly, they could pay semi-annually. So just look into whatever company you are wanting to get a dividend from. So if Starbucks has a 2.5% dividend and you buy one share for $100, at the end of the year, you'll have earned $2.50 in income from Starbucks. So when we think about the smartest strategy of dividend investing, think about how you can get that money tax-free. I'll give you a second. All right, I gave you a second. So how can you get dividends and you don't pay taxes on dividends? It's called the Roth IRA. So a Roth IRA is a post-tax retirement account that you're contributing money that has already been taxed. So when you go to retire at 65, 72, whatever the retirement age is, you don't get taxed again on that money. So by the time you're getting distributions from your Roth IRA at 65 or 72, those dividends you're going to be getting back for being a shareholder of whatever company are going to be tax-free. So I want to show you, number one, the Roth IRA, that I want to confirm that it is not a taxed distribution, but always talk to your CPA because I don't know what I'm talking about. Number two, how much you could anticipate to get by the time you're getting distributions if you do max out your contributions every year. And we'll go from there. So without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, you guys, I am on Google and I've typed in our Roth IRA distributions taxable. A Roth IRA individual account offers a tax advantage way to save in addition. So our Roth IRA dividends taxable. Roth IRA dividends are not taxed at all. Let me move my head so you can read the rest. Since the money you use to fund your account is after-tax contribution, if you do not have an IRA, now is a great time to open one. I absolutely agree. So this is amazing because if you have enough money and you're getting a distribution every year, you're getting free money essentially from your retirement. So let's open a Google Sheet and do some math here on what that looks like if we are contributing to our Roth IRA every year from when we turn 18 or 25. We'll do 25. And let's just see what the retirement age is for the US actually. So the retirement age is 67. Wait. Yeah, you're 67. Okay. So when you're 67, so we'll go from 25-year-old to 67. And we're going to let's go off of the 6,500 a year contribution amount. So age, contribution. All right. 25, 20, nope. All right, we're just going on down to 67. All right. And we're going to be putting in $6,500 a year for, geez, 42 years. All right. So let's just get the total down here. Equals $279,000 if you're just putting your money into your Roth IRA and not letting it do anything, which you guys can't see my screen. So that's the total. You want to have your money going into a stock, or not a stock, but a ETF, like the S&P 500. So let's just say, all right, you guys. So I went over to my dividend investment spreadsheet and I've altered it a little bit to just look at the S&P 500, and assuming the S&P 500 only gains 5% year over year. Historically speaking, the S&P 500 has risen between 7 and 12% since inception, which I believe was around 1912 or maybe even earlier. But we're going extremely conservative here just for, not to get our hopes up and just to kind of have a consistent basis. 5% should be very doable for the S&P 500 over our given lifetime. So as we can see up top, we have starting principal annual contribution. S&P 500 growth is 5%. And annual share growth, we're just going to keep that at 0 because, again, this is a repurposed dividend spreadsheet. So over here, we're 25 years old. We are putting in $6,500, and because the S&P gains $500 or 500, the S&P gains 5% every year. All right, so we're 25. We put in $6,500, and because the S&P 500 went up 5%, we made $325. We can ignore the return over here, but the DRIP is essentially your money accumulating over time. DRIP stands for dividend reinvestment in portfolio, I believe. But for these purposes, this is just a cumulative growth of your Roth IRA over time if you were to invest in the S&P 500, which would return at 5%. This is all based on future guidance, which I'm not a financial advisor, so please talk to your financial advisor. Ask for something that produces 5%. S&P 500, again, has produced 7 to 12. So going down all the way, we're 44. We've put in $214,000. The S&P going up 5% has gained us $10,749. So at 44, we could expect, if we have $214,000 in S&P 500, every year we could anticipate to get $10,746, but we're going to keep continuing to add $6,500 all the way until 67. So let's go ahead and go all the way down to 67. So we're at 67 right here. We have contributed the 929,000. That is including all of the cumulative gains we had so far. So when we are 67 years old, we should have a balance in our Roth IRA of 929,000 being in the S&P 500. And if the S&P 500 appreciates 5% every year, we will be looking at an annual income of $46,473. $46,473. So if I just go ahead and do the math here, 46,473. We're going to divide that by 12. So each month you could expect $3,800 in tax-free income, which, can you guys even see this? Here we go. Okay. So that's pretty huge. So once you're at 67, you could leave it in the S. You could let it continue to grow. It's going to grow at 5% every year. Very, very conservative here. Now, if we want to take current statistics, Let's go all the way back to the top. You guys can see up here. So if we need to move it over a little bit more. Okay, S&P 500 growth. We're going to reset all of these fields. All right, so now it's showing, because it was originally my dividend spreadsheet. So we have annual dividend, etc. So now let's go over here. The S&P 500 is yielding, let's see, 1.65%. So we're going to put 1.65 here. And you guys can't see my screen, darn it. And the annual share growth is going to be 5%. All right, so given that, do you think the dividend, do you think you're going to have more than $1 million, or you're going to have the 929? Let's take a peek. Going all the way down to 67, we can see we're now at 1.45 million, but our annual income is now only $24,000. That is because the dividend is a 1.63 dividend on $1.5 million. So the power move here would be, once you have the $1.45 million here, put that into a 5% dividend from 67 to however long you're going to plan to live. So if you have your 1,459,000, let's just keep it simple, times you're getting a 5% dividend each year, that's $72,950 every year, which would come out to around $6,000 a month, tax-free. So however you want to do it, there's two goals here. Number one goal, I guess there's several goals here. First goal, contribute the max to your IRA every year if possible. Number two, invest your money in a Roth IRA that is continually growing. S&P 500 is always a great avenue, or put in Apple, Tesla, etc., Amazon. Again, just throwing random tickers out. This is not financial advice. Then once you hit that ripe age of 67, don't take any taxable events. Just go from investing into whatever you're in now into a 5, 6, 7% dividend yielding stock. So if you can get 5, 6, 7% on $1.5 million, let's look at 6%. So $1.4 million egg with a 5% annual dividend was about $6,000 every month for perpetuity, no taxes. So now let's look at 1,459 mil times 6% divided by 12. So you go from $6,000 a month to $7,295 a month if you can find a 6% dividend yielding stock. And again, all these numbers are based off of, the S&P 500 is based off of historical figures. 5% is very low. And again, I don't want to dive into any other potential stocks because I'm not a financial advisor and I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think the best dividend strategy is contributing to your Roth IRA, growing that egg until you get to 67. Once you're at 67, put it into a high yielding dividend stock. Again, 5% and above is great. There are several out there that you could look into. I will not recommend them because I'm not a financial advisor, but that research is available for you. If you do want to figure out how to research, stick around to my channel. And if you've made it this far, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. It really helps. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for your time. Take care. Till next time. Bye.